Okay guys, so controversial topic. In general, I always advocate eating a balanced diet, so eating a wide variety of things. I generally don't cut out anything like gluten or dairy because I don't have any intolerances and don't suggest that other people do that either. I also eat a lot of seasonal things. I eat tons of fruits and veggies, and I decided that I wanted to try out the carnivore diet for a week and see how I feel. So I'd been watching quite a few talks on this, particularly the Paul Saladino one on the Joe Rogan podcast, and just thought I'd try it out. So in this podcast, he talks about how eating nose to tail of an animal provides lots of different nutrients in these organs that a lot of people don't take advantage of, and suggests that a lot of plant matter isn't optimal for us to be eating, particularly things like seeds and nuts, seeds in particular, which the plant actually has kind of mechanisms to help protect the seeds, and he suggests that it could have negative effects for us. So I cut out pretty much all of these things except some of the low toxicity foods, such as lower toxicity foods. So I had a very small amount of blueberries and a little bit of avocado. And aside from that, I ate just meat for a whole week. Here's how I went. If this was all I had to buy each week, life would be so easy.
Day 1, early start at Bondi Beach at 6 a.m. with a friend of mine, doing my usual training. 4 sets of 12 pull-ups, 4 sets of 12 chin-ups, 4 sets of 8 commandos, and 4 sets of muscle-up attempts, finished off with a 1-minute dead hang.
With some sausages. Sausages are pretty much, they contain all the parts no one wants to know they contain, which is nose to tail, which is exactly why I'm eating them. Cool, so it is day 2 of me eating just meat. So I am having yet another steak, and it's awesome. Day 3 of pretty much just meat, and I finished my run, so I do a stair run twice a week, and been feeling good, which is pretty surprising because lack of carbs. Pretty much only had blueberries and meat.
Weighted leg day. I like to do this on the same day as my stair run. Always a tough one after the stair run, but felt alright doing this. Steak stash still going strong, and actually end up having some lamb ribs for dinner. Day 4 really took me by surprise. I'd been trying to achieve a double rope climb for over a year. It was a massive goal of mine, so that's 10-meter continuous climb. And this was the first time I ever got it, and I actually ended up getting it 3 times that day. So yeah, over the moon, one of the best days ever, honestly. Achieving goals that you've set out and been working towards for ages always feels amazing.
So day 4 still going strong. I've enjoyed some variety with some biltong, and I am putting a little bit of chili and mustard on my steak. Don't know if that's cheating. That's my steak stash and condiments.
Second stair run for the week. And several hours of shooting. Here's what I looked like.
Okay, it is Friday night, and tonight I am struggling. So I've had my meat, I could probably have more, but I feel as though I need some chocolate. I need chocolate. I need chocolate,
Usual Saturday workout with the boys, 10 sets of pull-ups, 10 sets of dips, followed by a swim, and food at our favorite butcher.
Breakfast of the final day.
Usual Sunday rope climb, 20 rounds, was tough, but it always is. Felt quite alright, so good session overall.
I'm fine with it just like with all the meat. It's just that I want sides. Is day 1 post-carnivore diet. Thank the heavens, I started my day with some strawberries. I probably will still eat quite a bit of meat, but sides, salad. Where is my salad? Okay, so carnivore diet recap. Overall, it was a very interesting experience. I was positively surprised about how I felt during it. So because I generally eat quite high carb, I was under the impression that I would really struggle. I have done several day fasts before, and that also surprised me energy level wise, but with this one I just thought with all the meat and the lack of carbs that I would feel terrible. Now, I know calorie wise, I decided that I would just eat however much meat I needed to get through my days, so I didn't actually portion everything out. I just cooked a big batch of meat beforehand, and I did weigh it out to get an idea, so I would have an idea once I was done how much I actually ate. And I ended up eating more than that. I ended up having to go to the shop and buy some more meat. So overall, just eating meat and a few blueberries, which was still under the keto threshold, I actually ate more on average each day than I usually do. So from a weight loss perspective, it was not ideal for me, just based off how I felt in eating whatever I wanted. Workout wise, I was really surprised. I did all my usual workouts, improved, and that week I actually accomplished a goal that I had for over a year of doing 2 rope climbs consecutively, so 10 meters of continuous climb. And I actually accomplished that 3 times in the one session when I'd been trying to get it once for over a year. So yeah, I actually felt really good during that week. I was able to train really well. And in terms of what I usually eat versus that diet, I really did feel the absence of the vegetables and the salad and the fruit, and I was pretty much fantasizing about it after day 5, and the chocolate. So for me personally, not something sustainable at all. I feel that variety is really important for me, and I just couldn't see myself sticking to that long term. It did, however, make me think more about the types of meat that I'm consuming, because I do eat red meat in general, even though I don't eat that much of it, and I do think that I will start to incorporate more organ meats, so that's my key takeaway from it. And yeah, very interesting experience. Would love to hear about your experiences and your thoughts about it. If this video was interesting, entertaining, if you just enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I've got plenty more videos coming about diet, training,